Hi, today I thought I would show you my yellow cabinet. This is the new placement. It's just where you come in my entrance, and I just thought I'd show you what I have on here. Now I still have tiny little nails in the wall because I had all my family pictures on there, and I had just set the iron stars up there, so I need to kind of properly hang those, but anyway. So I don't know if I've showed you this before. This is my nesting doll collection. I love nesting dolls. It started with a video from Sesame Street, and I will try to show you that if I can. And this was the very first nesting doll I got. It was from my sister, and it was because it looked like the one from Sesame Street. And then the collection has kind of grown. This is my daughter's. My mother-in-law gave it to her. It has teeny, teeny, tiny ones at the very end, like tiny. This is actually a cooking one. My mother-in-law gave it to me, but I already had it, so I decided to add the one from her to my collection over here. Oh my God, the phone. Okay, I'm back. That's someone on Emu. They're trying to buy my daughter's Taekwondo stuff, but oh my gosh, I couldn't understand his accent. I feel so bad. I had trouble understanding what he was saying. Okay, so I have some Santas. This guy was from Target. This one was from IKEA the day they opened in Orlando. It was November 14th. I'll remember that day well. It was the first time I had been to the IKEA there. I was so excited. And I actually, when I went in the entrance, they had a whole big thing, that helicopters, the radio, the TV people were there, and they were giving out gift cards when we walked in the entrance. And there was a lady that I had been standing with in line, and she went to the right and I went to the left to get a gift card. She won a hot dog. I won a $250 gift certificate. I couldn't believe it. This guy, the Santa, there's another Santa inside there. Obviously, this one was a bottle of alcohol. I think it was, there it is, Rodnik? I don't know, was that rum or something? I have no idea. And then a snowman. I have the Russian presidents. And I have a bunny. I have a sailor with a bunch of other sailors inside. I have another bunny. I have zebras. I got that at Pier 1 Imports. The Mary and Joseph and everybody, I bought that in Montreal. I have the trees. I think my mother-in-law gave me that one. Harry Potter. Mother-in-law gave me that one. So yeah, so that's my collection. I actually have it on a Pampered Chef tray. You're supposed to put the round stones on there. There's a pair of my child's earrings. And then you've seen the frame that I did for my mom. If you haven't seen this, I think it was video 21 on my craft channel. It's a memory frame that I did for my mom. And she had given me this willow tree angel one time that was thinking of you. This clock is from IKEA, and it ticks like crazy, and you constantly have to wind it, and I never remember. So I just put 2 o'clock because that's the time of day that my mom had passed away. And then I have my little tissue paper red cardinal I just hung from the lamp there. And I have my calendar. Is that anywhere close to the day? Probably not. I don't think so. And then up here I have my little timer. So I have my lamp and the little house plugged into a thing behind, so I don't have to try to reach back to turn it on. There's my phone. And then this cabinet was from IKEA. Again, I got it in the as-is section. I think it was $3.99 and I got it for $200. So I just use it as a china cabinet. They were selling it as a linen cabinet. What I love about it is the little keyhole, and there is a little key to open it. I just keep it in here because I don't want people walking by and banging into it. So in this drawer, I just keep little decorations that I would keep up on top of here, depending on the time of year. This is what the cardinal came in. So I have some old Halloween blocks. My sister got me these. I think they're so funky and cool. So they all spell out Halloween. So I just keep those in there, and I'm not going to drag them all out because I'll never get them back perfectly right now. So those are my Halloween blocks. These are some wooden Easter eggs that my mom had got me one time, and the paint's all scraped off. I absolutely love it. And then I got these two little bunnies. So those are in there. And then my mother-in-law years ago gave me this. It says Happy Easter. Where's the sign? Sorry, I'm trying to look through. Oh, here it is. So the bunny holds the sign that says Happy, and then the blocks spell out Easter. I have pumpkin. Then I have a happy birthday sign. So all I do is just, like, certain times of the year, I'll just hang this on there. To be honest, I actually forgot to hang the birthday one on there this year. And then I'll do that for Halloween. And then this is my Canada. Totally forgot to put that out for Canada Day. Not doing so well with this drawer this year. This one is my turkey. My mother-in-law gave me this years ago. It says Happy, and then the blocks spell out Thanksgiving. And then this one my sister gave me, Home for the Holidays, and it has a little, oops, hang on, I'm trying to look through the viewfinder and function at the same time. And it has a little star that goes in it, Home for the Holidays. I thought that was really sweet. And then these ones my mom bought me on her last Christmas. They came down to Florida to visit, so they spell out Merry Christmas. So it's just wooden blocks with a piece of fabric on it with the letters stitched. I love it, and some of them have bells on the top. And then in here I have Peace on Earth, and then this one is the Santa key, so that you put that on your door, and it comes with the little saying about how Santa can get into or the Christmas key, sorry. It's how Santa can get into your house if you don't have a fireplace. So my mom gave me that a few years ago. And then this, my mom loved this. I gave her one. She loved Tinkerbell, and Tinkerbell lit up. So I had given her one, and then my husband got me one to keep as well. And when I went up to the hospital that second time, for that last week, I walked in her room and she had it pinned to her nightgown. And then this is, I believe this is a German tradition. Yeah, from Mom, Christmas 2009. It's a pickle. Now, does it say here? No, it's not saying. But it's, oh, here we go. The Story of the Glass Pickle Ornament. So, yeah, it's German. And the fir tree was traditionally decorated on Christmas Eve, and for good luck, the pickle was always the last ornament to be hung on the tree, with mother and father hiding it in the green boughs. And when the children were up, whoever found the pickle got a special gift. So, I thought that was pretty cute. And so that is what I have in this drawer. So I like it because it's just something to put up here on the counter. And there you go. Okay, so that, let me just get it all back, or it'll never go back together the way I had it. Alrighty, okay. And then, oh, these I made, a friend of mine, I did a baby shower for, so I just cut out these little triangles and just put them over a rope, and it makes like a little garland, and I had strung it from one lantern to the other, so it was really cute. Then in here, I have my little Believe. That's still from Christmas, but why not? You can believe all year. It's all good. In here, I have our placemats. I had bought these at Target when we lived there, and they match our dishes. And then I have some Easter runners. They have Easter eggs on them. Actually, these are placemats. And then I do have runners. I have this runner. I have this one. I have this fancy one. I have this winter one. It has like snowflakes on it. And I have a plaid one. And then I think I had showed this on my channel at one point. They're just the little Scrabble blocks. And I counted out all the letters that spell out mine and my husband's and my kids' names, and I'm just going to use them as little place settings on the table. And what I'm looking for is another Scrabble set to get at the barn, so I can get some more letters, so I could do like Granddad or, you know, whatever, whoever's here visiting, if we have like a little party. And then down in the cabinet, let's see, I actually have to use my key because I keep it locked. You know, for all my expensive china from Target. Open. Open. It's not opening. Oh, good Lord. Oh, humidity. You gotta love it. Okay, whoops, one of my placemats fell down. Actually, it's my runner. This is my Easter runner that fell down out of the drawer. And you can see another one. Oh. They're so crammed in here. It's these placemats. You know what? Everyday placemats probably should leave this spot because they're just so thick. Alright, hang on, I gotta rescue that placemat. They are very tiny drawers. Did I rescue it? Okay, I think I rescued it. Okay, let me put my runner back in here. You know, it's hard to be organized. It's even harder to be organized when you're videotaping it for the world. Okay. Down here, I just have some white dishes. Oh, my knees just cracked. And a little cream and sugar thing. My egg cups, little salt and pepper shakers. This was a jug that we had when I was a kid, so I just brought that in here. And then, whoops, and then the cottage that we used to go to, these were the cups that my parents would always have their coffee in, so I held on to those. And then just some little serving cups and salt and pepper, some other mugs. I have my Disney ornaments. My husband had bought me this one in 2007 when we first moved there, and then 2008. There's a little Christmas shop in downtown Disney that you can get the date and stuff put on your ornaments if you want. And then this one was 2009, and then the last, actually no, that was the last Christmas we were there. So those were my 3 Christmases. And then this was so cute. This is a tea for 1 set. So it's a little teapot with the mug. And years ago, my 2 friends and I, when we lived in Toronto, it was when I was moving from Toronto in '97, we all painted one. So mine was all sunflowers. So I did all 3 parts of mine in sunflowers. A friend of mine had just bought a puppy, so she drew dogs and had hers all done with dogs. And then my other friend was at the time going to be a marine biologist, and she did hers all in fish. And then what we did was we all kept the tops of ours and then switched out the middles. So my other friends, one of them has this part of mine with sunflowers on it, and the other friend has that one of mine. And it was just a little keepsake so that we could all keep one. Mauve and Pick, I don't know if that's still there. It was a restaurant in Toronto, and my mother-in-law asked if we could keep the little creamer thing. And then friends of hers had made these candlesticks for us for our wedding. And then I just have some Pampered Chef stuff and a bunny, more Pampered Chef plates, a Pampered Chef roaster, and then a friend of mine had given me this Mickey Mouse. And they had given me this Mickey Mouse for my birthday with the green emerald on it for May, and then my husband and kids had bought me this one with Walt Disney. It's like a Norman Rockwell, but it's Mickey painting himself. And then this was a big thing in the States, was the green bean casserole for Thanksgiving. And this is a Campbell's soup bowl, but it has the directions inside of it. And a friend of mine loaned us her bowl for that first Thanksgiving, and I loved it so much, and I ended up finding our own in the grocery store. So that is my yellow cabinet and everything I have in it. And now I have to find a home for my placemats because it's too squishy in that drawer. And that's just how organizing goes sometimes. Some things work, some things don't. lock up the cabinet, throw away the key. There we go. Move these somewhere else. All right. Thanks for watching. See ya.